Would you like to use your Dutch oven to bake on your camp stove? When you're making things like lasagnas, cakes, casseroles, and breads, you can't just heat that pot from the bottom. You actually need to have the heat go from the bottom of the pot up the sides of the walls and over the top in order to bake evenly. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use a Dutch oven dome so you can bake directly on top of your propane camp stove. That way you don't have to use charcoal briquettes or campfire coals. That is a great option when you are cooking out in the wilderness and you're camping with fire restrictions. I'm also going to show you how to conveniently pack this awesome camp cooking gadget. And I'm going to show you how to make your own Dutch oven liners for just pennies. All right, we're going to put on the diffuser plate. And then we're going to put on the Dutch oven. This needs to get centered on this. If you want more camping tips, please subscribe to my channel. Now we're going to put the dome over the top. When the oven is preheated, we'll take the dome off and the lid off. If we're cooking with the trivet, then we'll leave that in there, and if we're not, then we're going to take it out. We're going to do our recipe inside while the oven is hot. Put this Dutch oven lid back on, and then put the dome on to bake. Now when this is on here, we've got the heat diffuser plate that's taking the flame from below and it's diffusing it all the way across the bottom of the plate so that it's coming up and over the sides, and then over the top, this dome diverts that heat that's coming up the sides over the top. So now we've got even heating all the way around the oven, and we don't have to use charcoal to be able to put heat on top to make it work like an oven. You can see how I use my Dutch oven dome to make these yummy homemade cinnamon cupcakes at the campsite. A low-medium heat is a good place to start with your camp stove setting. Be careful as you lower food into a hot, preheated oven. I'll leave a link below for a printable recipe that also includes nutritional information. So to fold it, you're just going to punch that bottom down, and then you're going to fold it sort of like an accordion. We put it right in here. There are 4 reasons I really love this camp cooking gadget. Number 1, I don't have to change my menu when there are campfire bans. Number 2, the preheat process is really quick. You don't have to wait for charcoal briquettes to catch, and you don't have to wait for campfire wood to burn down into nice cooking coals. Number 3, you don't have ashes to clean up. Number 4, the heat diffuser plate is flat and the fabric dome folds for easy storage. These are some of my favorite recipes to make using this Dutch oven dome. This Dutch oven pizza will become a family favorite. This tomato and avocado frittata is almost gourmet, but it's really simple. Who doesn't love loaded nachos? What's your favorite thing to bake at the campsite? Leave a comment below. I love this Dutch oven monkey bread. I serve it sometimes for breakfast and also for dessert. Try this awesome bacon-topped meatloaf. You can make cleanup really simple if you use parchment paper liners. Check out my video to see how I make my own for pennies. I'll leave a link to that video in the description below.